then. Say hi to Tainari and Kale for me if you can. Once everything here is settled, I'll make my way over to Pardis Di as quickly as I can.
So what about Kashawar?
You want to ask why I'm unwilling to join them, yes? Putting aside the fact that they're too full of themselves, I actually have no issue with their research methodologies and approach. After all, knowledge is either right or wrong. Superiority and inferiority do not come into the conversation. All researchers are just doing their best to shed light on the unknown in their respective fields of expertise.
True.
No matter what corner of the unknown they shed light on, it's a step forward for us all.
Then why do you refuse to... Shoot, I can't speak. Then why do you refuse to join them?
Because I believe wholeheartedly in that principle. Even if the others call my research useless, as long as the knowledge I gain from it is accurate, it could become useful in the future. In the end, useful and useless are concepts that shouldn't be used to evaluate knowledge. When I first started deciphering ancient documents, I didn't think about how it'd be useful to Kasharawar. That's why there's no need for me to join them to do useful research. I'd rather stay in Haravatat. It's much more convenient for me to access the materials I need for my research here. Still, the funding that Kasharawar has offered me is so hard to get in Haravatat. Perhaps if this collaborative project goes smoothly, I can even ignore Haravatat and ask for a higher budget directly from the academia.
Do you have any ideas?
Oh, I could come up with lots of ideas. With Anissa's help, 2 days will be enough for our work. However, I'm still undecided as to the style of the reference book's text and illustrations.
Try to be accurate and detailed.
You're right. Explanations are a core part of early developments, too. By using detailed and accurate illustrations, we can impart knowledge more effectively. It would also make it easier for me to recruit students. Thank you. I'll take your opinion into account. See you in 2 days.
Okay, see you in 2 days. Again. Let's see what time at. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Let me just scoot the time forward. Wait a few seconds. Wait a few seconds. Wait a few seconds. Alright, let's see. Get it one time. 1, 2. Bam. We saw the same clock piece back in that summertime event with Mona's little cutscene at the Archipelago Islands, right before when we met Nahida for the first time. Which is a shame because a lot of players who either didn't play that event or missed out on it or weren't playing at the time did not even know that's when the first time we meet Nahida. That's why some of them story bits just need to be made as story bits. It's simple, but they won't do it. I don't understand.
Oh, you're here. We're just starting to set up the venue.
We've called up everyone we possibly could have. This is going to be quite the event.
My masterpiece is going to be exhibited after all. Let's see what the academia shall say about it this time. To sum up, the 24 forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms were used in various ruins. All right, let's go to the next page. Now, I'll explain the base layer design of elemental monuments.
Oh, how do things turn out like this? I feel like I'm in a class. Oh no. The children will feel this way too.
Are we done yet? Oh, I'm falling asleep.
Oh Lord.
I don't understand any of it at all.
That boy sleep. Wake him up. Young man, young man, wake up!
Are these really toys?
They sound a bit too dangerous to buy for children.
Oh,
Excuse you, Mr. Adventurer, where you come from?
Well, we've prepared paper prototypes for everyone. If you're interested in the mechanisms Madame Faruzan's talked about, you're more than welcome to try them out.
This is no fun. Can I try another toy?
I want to go home and play Genius Invocation TCG.
Tell you that Yu-Gi-Oh game, they loving it. I never really understood how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Granted, I never played it. Same thing with Pokemon cards. I never understood that. I understood Bakugan, like the first step. I never understood the card bit. Beyblade is the only thing that was straightforward to me. Wake up, young man! It's time for you to wake up. You in class. Wake it up.
forget it. I don't think anyone would be interested.
I should go home and take care of my children.
She sounds like some 22-year-old party girl talking like that. He's the only one that seemed interested.
How did this happen? Forget about getting opinions from others. No one even wanted to stay and try them out.
I'm sorry. I think we miscalculated.
I must apologize too. Yeah, this is my fault, though.
No, you simply gave suggestions. I was the one who decided to follow through. Anise, too, was only following my instructions. I will find a way to make up for this error. Please, give me some time. I'll write another reference book.
Excuse me, but are you the one who wrote this reference book?
Oh, clicked in my brain just now. It makes sense why he's here. He's an adventurer of the Adventurers Guild. This reference book will actually be very more beneficial for the Adventurers Guild. And someday soon, these children might decide to be adventurers. So, guess what? This book gonna help in the long run. It just clicked in my brain.
Yes. Who are you?
Ah, you're that man Mountain who was in the crowd just now.
Do I stand out that much?
Yes.
Well, I guess I don't look like someone who'd have anything to do with toys. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kamal, the branch master of Sumeru's Adventurers Guild.
What's the branch master doing here? Were you looking for us, or did something happen?
I came to Port Ormos to visit some old friends. On the way over, I saw the booklet you were handing out, so I came to take a look. Can you print a few more copies of this booklet and sell them to the Adventurers Guild? Also, could you make full-fledged models of those paper prototypes and sell them to us as well?
What does the Adventurers Guild want with these toys?
You may see them as toys, but to adventurers who need to deal with all sorts of machines and contraptions within ancient ruins, this booklet is a true treasure. We have many members who can't read, so books are of little use to them. What they know of handling mechanisms has been learned solely through word of mouth.
They can't read. What? How you become an adventurer of the Adventurers Guild and can't read? That's basic stuff.
Even if the academia granted public access to all their books, there are people who can't use them.
Ah, and our booklet is practically all pictures.
Well, it is designed for children.
It might be a bit too difficult for children, but it's perfect for adventurers. Also, those paper strips, you called them paper prototypes? If you can make wooden versions for demonstration purposes, even the most illiterate person would be able to follow along and understand.
True.
If we can supply a model set for each branch, and if each adventurer carries a booklet with them, then ruin exploration will become much safer.
Okay, this is a worldwide benefit.
You really think so? I mean, yes. I always knew it. Knowledge will always be needed, one way or another.
Making models of contraptions for the Adventurers Guild? To be honest, that sounds like a good avenue to explore to me.
Will there be any issue with the academia?
We'll probably have to send in a separate application, but it shouldn't be an issue. After all, this concerns safety during the exploration of ruins. It's a problem that the academia is actually trying to address as well.
See, it is looped back to the academia. Oh, with Madame Faruzan's help, we managed to do this, and now it benefits not just the academia, but also the Adventures Guild. And to the general public, who are either adults or young adults, and elderly who apparently are illiterate in this nation. Isn't that crazy?
Then let's cut to the chase and discuss the details of our first order. The amount we're offering to pay in advance is
How much?
this much.
She like, oh snap! You see them? You see, how many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, do I see 3 more zeros? She about to pass out. Hold up, I gotta get close to the screen. Yeah, she about to pass out after seeing all that money. Now that was a fun one. Now time to get to the next route, shall we? Time for the final route. Faruzan, what, be alone with Timmy? Why? Ain't asked you to go with this person. She better not be in the desert. Oop, yep.
You're back!
How was your journey through the desert? Wait, where's Madame Faruzan?
Keep Tamimi a secret.
So Madame Faruzan has some other things to settle. Alright. And to think that Raid was doing all of those things on the sly. It's good that you all got out of that situation in one piece.
Unfortunate for Raid, he got turned to a pancake.
Madame Faruzan will be able to repair Carcata when she gets back, won't she?
Oh wow, this is a surprise to see the Traveler in the screen. Wait, no it's not. This is not the first time. Currently, only Faruzan and I know about Tamimi. I should let Faruzan decide whether to tell the others about Tamimi. Wait until one day later. That's a surprise. No, not. 1. We about to get a new piece of Sumeru. And that boy gonna be 1 exploration.
I'm back! What? Is there to be no welcoming party? Madame Faruzan, we're over here! That's more like it. Now, here are some components I brought back from the desert. Switch these out with the ones Carcata is using right now, and it'll be back in ship shape.
So this is a relic of an ancient civilization? Unbelievable. Thankfully, it didn't end up in Raid's unscrupulous hands.
Unscrupulous, huh? Sounds like you already told them what happened.
I told him about Raid.
Is that so? Thank you. We will talk about everything else later. It's nothing. I've already given all the evidence we have against Raid to the Academia. They're going to be very busy. Too busy to bother us, I'd wager.
Wait, you almost make it sound like Raid alive. Didn't that man die?
I'll start repairing Carcata then. Kale, can you help me out? Of course!
And look at this boy. Back up and running.
It looks fine, but even so, it needs to properly rest up.
I don't know what he
It
said.
looks fine, but even so, it needs to properly rest up.
Okay.
Faruzan went out after repairing Carcata. She seems to be looking for you for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I will not probe any further. However, if you need any help, do feel free to ask.
Probably outside soaking. Like, no wonder I'm an animal unit.
Ah, you're here. Thank you for keeping Tamimi a secret.
You don't plan on telling them?
If I tell them about Tamimi, will they still feel happy for Karkata? Even if we could convince them to accept the components, they'll probably still feel bad about it.
I know, but I foreseen the other timeline. So yes, they would be happy and content, and they wouldn't complain about it, and you would have determination to still fix Timmy.
I don't want my past to affect people in the present. That applies to both me and other people.
You don't have to shoulder all this alone. Maybe you'll feel better if you share it with the rest.
It's fine. I'm used to this. I once believed that I'd never hear from my old friends and family ever again. And even their faces are getting hazier in my memories.
That's gotta suck too. Cause she had to put such mental power into trying to calculate and focus and translate different ancient script to get out that puzzle box of a ruin she was in. So it only makes sense. It affected her brain so badly that she couldn't even talk straight. She was mumbling words. The face. So it only makes sense that her memories are now messing up with how their faces look.
However, I could remember them clearly again after reading the letter Tamimi handed to me and learning that they'd never given up on me. That's more than enough.
Her life gotta suck.
I'd be disappointing them if I let myself fall into a slump because of this. Neither my teacher nor my mother would have wanted to see me like that. Besides, you're lending a listening ear to me now, aren't you? Oh, Pardius DI looks pretty scenic at night. Will you take a stroll with me?
It'd be my pleasure. Also, I wonder if I turned it to daytime. How would she feel about that? At this early morning.
Once Karkata's condition stabilizes, I'll find a chance to tell Tainari and Kale about all that. But for now, just help me keep this secret.
You got it. I'll wait till they walk off screen. And Paimon not here. This is weird. Why isn't Paimon here in the Hangout as well? It's almost as if Paimon go out to do her own thing while I'm doing a Hangout.
Thank you. Whether it's 100 years ago or now, I have people who worry about me. I suppose I should consider myself quite fortunate. The only time when I felt otherwise was when I had just returned to Sumeru. No one came to check up on me then.
I'm surprised this little genie Lupar is following around. Welcome home, Faruzan.
Yeah, I'm home.
Yeah, she really going through it. I expected tears out of her eyes, to be honest with you. This was a lovely character story quest. This was a lovely story quest. I enjoyed every route of it. Now, I gotta continue the rest of them. Some of them I done started. I only banged out like 2 routes on some of them, so it's like I'm not gonna bother recording those routes again because I don't need to. I'll just record the rest of them and post them. But anyway, like, subscribe for more, and I'm out of here.